We are just minutes away from hearing from President Trump right here in Little Havana outline his new policy towards Cuba. In the meantime, in just the last 5 minutes, the U.S. Treasury has released details, confirmed some of what we already know, that they will make it more difficult for U.S. travelers to go to Cuba. There will be a higher bureaucratic level of paperwork. I'll talk about that in a second. There will be prohibitions on doing business with the Cuban military, security agencies, etc. However, we also got an important piece of clarity. That is, any company already doing business in Cuba, even if it's with the U.S., with the Cuban military, they will be grandfathered in and allowed to continue doing business. That means we won't see any impact with the cruise lines, with the airlines, even with hotel company Marriott, which is operating a hotel that is owned by the Cuban military. Now, when it comes to travel, it is still illegal to do U.S. tourism to Cuba under the embargo that is still in place. What happened under President Obama was a very, very expansive view of the licenses under which people could travel. And it had gone to the point where they said individuals could self-declare that they were going on a people-to-people cultural exchange in Cuba, and there was almost no enforcement to check to see if that was true. They could be going to hang out on the beach. Now, it has been made very clear individual people-to-people licenses will no longer be permitted. You just can't go by yourself. You're going to have to go with some kind of tour operator or make a much more clear case about why you're going, whether it's for research purposes, religious purposes, family purposes, etc. We expect to hear more about this from President Trump. What he didn't do, he didn't shut down the embassies thus far that we've heard, the embassy thus far, and he certainly hasn't cut back on remittances from Cuban exiles here, sending money back to their families in Cuba. Those could have been very, very big and much bigger steps than what we're likely to hear today.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.